it right there. Actually, I don't know. Do we? I think we leave it in. I think we leave it in because I think I'm gonna upload it to YouTube later. I haven't done one in probably like months at this point, probably 6 months. It goes by quick, bro. I think there's even a year where I didn't have make a little podcast, quote unquote, quotation marks. Um, but I feel like I'm in my feels right now. Regarding like being reminiscent, you know. Because I was going through the photography, you know, the pictures and everything. I'll say this though, this does look pretty bad on the monitor though. It looks pretty bad on my end though, more so. Oh fuck, we changed the. There we go. Let's go back to it. Okay, well, you guys see something, I see nothing. Yeah, that sucks, right? That like music, it's like. Here we go. I'm not messing with this music and I'm not like, you know. Okay, it's off. Okay, so it just doesn't look great. Let me put 3, make it like a little bit. It's fine. Just kind of setting up the stream. And hopefully there's no like drop frames and everything because I am using like pretty high settings at this point. And so the picture in question right now, how we got here, I was going through some pictures and I was just kind of coming across some of the ones we had. Oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't. Hopefully it's not too, hopefully it's blurry enough where like I didn't pick up a lot of those other things. Otherwise, I'll have to crop this out. Are we good? I think we're good. I think this is a filtered. It seems like it's filtered. Okay, it's good. Because I have a section in here that's from my phone. And oh, there's a finger. I have my messed up finger right there. I'm not gonna try to pinpoint that out. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, yeah. Fuck. I don't think we should talk. Okay, so the picture says how we got here. Maybe I'll cut that other stuff earlier on. I was gonna do something. Look for some pictures that I forgot about. So it was this one right here though. In particular, I was like showing some of the pictures that I took out over here, and in the background you can see. I'm wondering where this is at, and then I was like, I think I know where it's at, and I thought it was on the. By the way, I didn't know the 58 was as big. This is the same 58 that goes through Bakersfield, which is kind of crazy. I didn't know it went all the, because it goes down here, like it starts down here. See, like even the 170, the 58 right here pops up here again. It's pretty crazy. And then it just goes all the way to like, it seems, till it meets the, is this the 1 or this the 101? So it goes all the way till it meets the 101. And I was saying maybe it's right here, the intersection, but I went down there and it doesn't seem like this is where I was thinking of. Terrain, let's go. Buildings, roads. Portion label. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like I don't remember ever getting off here. It's this one right here. Let's take this off too though. Go back. Could we go back? Okay. Oh, is this not a thing? All of a sudden we just don't want to work anymore. So, but it doesn't look familiar with from everything that I've kind of seen. It doesn't look familiar. Yeah, no, I don't know why we haven't gone this way. It's probably just not fast enough. Because I think this goes all the way to San Luis Obispo, which, so right here is a 58, which is crazy. Yeah, just take the 58 all the way to the 101. That doesn't even click in my head. Because the 58, you think of the 58, you're like, oh yeah, it's the 58. You know, it ends by the time it gets to the 5, you know, and you don't realize like it still goes all the way to like the 101. Because usually I think there's two methods you go to a pismo, and that is through the 166. So like you go down the 199, and then eventually just cross over the 5 and just take it all the way to like Maricopa. Let's put the labels actually. Or should we just do places? Does it do places? Oh no, that's like miscellaneous stuff. Wait, does that actually do something? It does change it. That's funny. Maybe we should just leave it on there. I don't know. Border and places. So you get Maricopa. This little loop had me tweaking though. I think it was this little loop, dude. I feel like I've always said this, and I don't know if I said it on one of these like podcast journals, but this had me tweaking at some point, bro. I think up here. I don't know why, but it really did have me. By the way, let me see what my task manager is doing right now. It's fine. Yeah, it had me really. Okay, this feels so sloppy. Let's take this off. Let's just leave the terrain. Because yeah, it's not. Yeah, dude, I was like panicking on the inside, dude. And then later on, I had another incident with like, I think it was up here where there's like that. Where's that farm with like the palm trees or something? I think it was this one. It was like right about here where I was trying to overtake a semi. Why isn't this loading? It's actually annoying. Anyways, right here, I tried to overtake a semi, dude, and there's like a hill here, and there was another car, and oh god, bro, it felt like I was like, oh my god, the semi's not gonna let me overtake him, and the other car just kept getting closer and closer, and I was tweaking, dude. My vision started vignetting is how bad I was like freaking out inside. I feel like I wouldn't say I was gonna pass out, but yeah. So you see, if you look closely, how there's like that Mirage or whatever it's called. Behind it, there's like a car that popped out, and mind you, I'm probably going 80 at this point, and there's like a semi here. I go on this side, and there's just car pops up, and I'm like thinking, oh my god. Right at this point, we're probably like over here, and I'm still having overpassed them, dude. And I'm like, dude, we're up. I'm like, I gotta fucking. I downshifted it so it could shoot up the RPM. I eventually got over him, but I was a fucking prick though. I think he was genuinely doing that on purpose. Oh, this is like I thought this was a palm, like a palm tree farm or something, with how much palms it had. Is it palms? It is palm. No, it's just like 2 palms in the trees. So it's a horse. Oh, okay, a horse breeding farm or whatever the name is for that. Dude, I remember the first time my mom took me down this this path, because the first time I think I've went to Pismo, she would drive. Ever since then, it's like I do not trust my bro. I could not. I don't know how many years it's been, but I cannot like be passenger, bro. I cannot be a passenger in my mom's car, bro. That shit has me tweaking, dude. She will drive. This is her way of driving. She goes from point A to point B, and she never uses physics to her benefit. Like, she never uses inertia to like let the car just kind of roll into a stop. It's always like gas, brake, gas, 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 brake. It's never like gas, let it off the gas, let it roll, and then pump the brakes. It's just gas, brake, gas, brake. And then she's always wondering why I don't even know if this is why, but I would assume that one of the reasons, like she had a CTS, and at some point, at one point, it kind of got like vibrating, like the engine was kind of like kicking a lot. Not the pistons, but like it was just not on the studs or whatever you put the engine on. It was just wasn't on properly, and it would kind of like rumble a bit. And I was like, it has to be because of that, because of like the amount of times it's just jerk the car back and forth. I've always wanted to go on the 33. I've seen it, and I'm like, I wonder where that goes to. And it apparently goes around like is it so oh my god, wait, if you go to Camarillo, I think this is the way. I feel like that'd be, well, granted, it is kind of like sketchy here though, right? You see all the, like, I would assume like it's probably sketchy at this point. Yeah, it just seems a little sketchy. And then there's a hike. I didn't even notice that. Or like a small vehicle trail. Okay, I am noticing a little downgrade in regards to how this is performing. I feel like it's very choppy. Let me go to resolution real quick. Are we in the proper? Oh, I knew something was up. Oh no, revert. Oh, that's not even the right one. There we go. That was the other monitor. So I could have just changed it there. Okay, so it is 75. Why is this? Oh, you know what it is? It's quite advanced. I think it has to do with this, man. It feels jankier than usual. Let's go to adjust for best performance. And then keep smooth edge. I'm not sure what smooth scroll block list is. Let's do enable peak. And use drop shadows for icons. No, I think we'll leave that on because I have no idea what it is. And there's a slide. Well, I think I want this one on. I think these are the ones that I want. There we go. Something like feels a lot less slider. I haven't even moved anything, but it just seems lighter already. And it does make a difference. Oh, there we go. It's probably placebo, but this does feel smoother. It still seems kind of janky, but like the actual movement feels smoother. Yeah, I just haven't ever had all those options. Oh my god, it is. Look how fast that is. Okay, this is beautiful. This looks very gorgeous now though, by the way. Again, placebo is a motherfucker of an effect. And I guarantee like 80% of that was placebo and 20% was actual improvement. Hope, dude, this music is like checking me out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I should have just like kind of, I'm gonna immerse myself in just my in the sounds, the ambient sounds around me, because I don't want any the moment I turned the music on, it kind of did check me out for a bit. So we're just gonna go, we're gonna raw dog it with just natural sounds from the environment. So I'm not, my emotions are, don't get jerked around by the music, because the first song that I played did check me out, and I was like, oh, I think I just lost it. I don't know if I want to still do the podcast, but now that we're back, just when I thought I was gone, you pulled me back. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we are good. All right. Mic level sounds good. I don't have any external sounds other than maybe in post. That's what I should have done. Just like maybe in post, added like a little theme music, or when I feel for music. I don't know how long this is gonna be. It's already been 13 minutes, and I feel like I want to explore maybe for an hour on Google Earth. You know, when in Rome, I suppose. And the other thing I did want to see was that we did, when we went closer on the 133. At least we saw that other trail. You saw that, right? So this is the 130. Oh wow, where are we? Are we upside down? Where are we? Okay, yeah, we're supposed to be over here. Where was it? It was like over here. This trail right here. What is this? It lit up before. Boulder Canyon. Am I tweaking? This lit up before. Like I can put. Where were we? I said I wanted to go here, and then I was gonna come see the. Okay, okay, we went down here. I wonder how all this looks. I bet you it's beautiful. I think it was this one that lit up. I might be. It's so crazy though that like this has to be like ranger stuff, right? Like, or are these like trails, bro? I can never tell. Or like some of these are probably like private property, right? No, this seems, no. Yeah, it looks like a ranch. Oh, it's a national forest, so it is probably a trail, right? I gotta stop saying am I tweaking, bro? It's like oh, you see it? I wasn't wrong. It lit up. It lit up. It lit up right here. So maybe it's not all the way up there. It's pretty far. It's pretty far. So is this a trail? What is this? This oh, this seems very oh, it seems so sketchy, bro. It seems like some shit that you'd see in Mexico, bro. Like the infrastructure of like the kind of mountainous regions over there looks very similar. I don't know why I said that. Some people are gonna take that so wrong. I mean the lack of infrastructure, I should say. So like naturey. Oh, that's beautiful. I'll say this camera qualities around this area, Cali, is not great. Oh, this is also sketchy, bro. I don't think this is like. I think this guy haphazardly kind of just made a trail because, yeah, you kind of see it's kind of been eaten up by the bushes. You can kind of see it. This seems like an old one, and then this seems like a more updated one. But like talking about this, yeah, it reminds me of the time I went down the Snake Canyon up in Idaho. Oh, there's a picture there. Yeah, but it reminds me. Oh wow, this there's infrastructure now. Wow, there's gotta be. Oh my god. Oh wow, what is over here? Wait, so this guy has just been trailing for. I wonder how long it took him to do that. Like probably 4 hours. Okay, so from this point, first of all, there's also a picture. Get out of here, paragliders. Yeah, it looks horrible. Can I close this? Let's. What I want to do. Should we add the photos? We do have photos. Should we do more? Oh, okay. We have okay. Yeah, we can work with this. How loud is my voice? It's not too loud. I think it's fine. Just aim it at my face. Okay, so it's like mountainy. So you start down here by the 33, and then you just kind of like climb it. I'm sure there's a different way to get there, which would be this road. I'm pretty sure that's a road. Maybe it's so weird that this road hasn't been mapped by Google, but that little trail has. But it seems like it's just a camping site. But it's also inconsistent. Oh, look. How long is this trail? This is a very interesting trail. All right, so the peak it looks like it's over here on this side. Okay, well, what's happening? This is the first. Okay. Okay, well, it's a glitch in the matrix or something. Is that what it is? Oh, it's a bug. Yeah, this seems like not a good place to go without like bear spray or any form of like protection. Also, that looks the outline. It's funny that it's like has a parameter, and it's just like this is the area you can camp. Anywhere else, I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, okay, campground. And this is a paragliding picture. Nice. I like the fact that it's probably not even there. Pine Mountain campgrounds. I wonder if you like had you probably have to reserve that, don't you? Or is there actual other campgrounds over here? Is this like a free for all maybe? Huh. And then we try this again. It's dude, I used to know the keybinds for this crap. I used to oh yeah, look. I used to know the keybinds for this app has keybinds. So I used to know all of them. It's a little of a lie. I kind of I got into it, but then by the time I learned the keybinds, I stopped using Google Earth like that. Okay, so there's people here. No, come back. Okay, we it seems like we have to take the train off because it's very buggy. I wonder, like, what do they use lidar for this? This looks nice though, like really nice. Yeah, the feeling of going to as a kid, to go camp in a place where you're not familiar. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's like a mysterious undertone to it all, even if it looks beautiful. It's always kind of like a little scary. All right, so look, at least we found like we have that downloaded in our the back of our head. Off the 33, there's a. Why does it say Maricopa Highway? Is it says Maricopa Highway? But Maricopa's all the way over here, isn't it? Uh-oh, we don't want that. That's a little too much now. Leave the train off for now. Okay, so yeah, that picture, where do I think it is? Again, to refresh anyone in the future who's watching this, I'm trying to locate where this was taken. Um, I hadn't, it was like a 20-year-old camera, so I don't know if it has any metadata. Because I'm sure there's like cameras that have like metadata. I would assume maybe like GPS, if it's connected to your phone or something, maybe it adds that. I have a general just where I think it could be, because there's like two ways to get back to Bakersfield, right? We just found out that you can actually take the 58 all the way back to Bakersfield, right? But that's like all the way um by San Luis Obispo. By the way, if you ever want to get on the one and you're on the 101, you have to get off here and then get on here to like go all the way to, apparently the one is fixed, right? Apparently the one was closed for years. And every time we would go out there and I wanted to take it all the way to like Big Sur, uh apparently right here, apparently it was just at some point it was just closed. And I was like, oh, we can go to Monterey this way, but usually we've just been taking the 101 all the way up here to go to the aquarium, which I believe, if I had to guess, is on this side right here. Yeah, it's very interesting, bro. I wish I could teleport here and just go for like a walk every once in a while. It's just so weird how many like cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like how many people live here, bro? And like it's just so expensive to live there. You kind of have to just be. I feel like you have to like inherit a lot of stuff to be able to enjoy this kind of like lifestyle, right? Because you have like a Hyundai, but the places here, it's so expensive. It's like, well, how'd you afford the house if like this is the best you could do for like a vehicle, right? And then you realize that, like, again, I'm just talking out of my ass here. I would assume a lot of it is just you're kind of like grandfathered into a city, right? Like your family was just there for like 3-4 generations, and all of a sudden you find yourself with the house. Like, how much this? You know what we should do? We should find like an app or a plugin for this. I'm sure there's like got to be a plugin where like it tells you the prices of the houses of where you're like hovering around. Oh, these are condos or apartments. They look so nice though. Could you imagine? And then like just the bird shit all over here. That's got to be a gig, right? For someone, someone's got to come by and just clean the bird shit off the roofs. Oh man, like this. Could you imagine, bro? Just like having like a. If my guess, let's look at it from the top. Let's think. Wow, it's a big house. Let's think this through and try to imagine the layout of this house, because that has to be a beautiful view. And I guess this is a nice house. So I think it's like a rec room with like a big screen, like it reminds me of Craig's house. Oh, because it was like the only second story Granted, he didn't have like the. That's interesting, actually. I wonder if I could open up another tab. Let me pin this. Let me. I'm gonna come back. I wonder how that looks. Um, Monty, Monty House. Okay, whatever. Can we exit? All right, let's go back to Bakersfield. Let's go look at the house that I'm thinking, because he has like that. I don't know what you would call that. He lives Camino Sierra right here. No, let me turn off the roads. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. I just don't like that it's highlighted. Borders and labels. Yeah, I gotta take. I wanted it to look clean. Um, where does he live? Okay, where's the school at? Are we looking? Okay, so this is that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a house near here. Did we found it already? Yeah, it's outdated, the pictures, or like it just doesn't look like it did in my childhood. Yeah, see how it's like it's always looked weird. I feel like they should have had like a fake. I at least cover it up with this, you know? Would have looked nice right there. Granted, I'm sure it was already expensive. Dude, this is so butchered compared to how it used to look. There used to be like a nice tree here. I wish I knew the name of the tree so you could imagine it better. But there used to be like a tree here. It was kind of like low healing, had like a low ceiling or low whatever, you know? Yeah, it was like a low ceiling tree. Like it wasn't like this. It must have been very expensive too. Now that I think of it about it, because it was very aesthetic. Oh, aesthetic. Yeah, bro, they're letting this, but it listen, I get it, because I'm saying they're letting it go, but at the same time, I'm sure the maintenance that it went into like upkeeping this house was not cheap at all, man. I mean Spencer, and they had Dust. Is it Justin or Dustin? They had no, it was Dustin, and then Spencer. He was like the little runaround boy, and then see if this actually makes it look okay. No, it's fine. Just take it off. Oh no, well, that's kind of cool. But could we? I didn't even know Alt P was like a. It's like a, I don't know, a legend or something. If you click Alt P here, I have it as a shortcut to like let me show what the stream is seeing, to like enable the preview, and I like to disable it for the most part. Kind of bothers me, but apparently the shortcut that I use for that that key combo is also one for this. But yeah, you see, like it's kind of like they're letting it go. But again, like I was saying, I don't think it was cheap to upkeep it. Yeah, I'm interesting who bought this house, bro, because he also had like this was a little mini castle. It was like a very. Can we let's do this now? Are we good? Are we Gucci? Okay, maybe we have to put in terrain. Okay. Where are we? Okay, we went this way a bit. Oh, it's covered by the. But you see this? Yeah. Okay, that looks horrible. Let's not do 3D houses, bro. Now let's take the terrain off as well. But yeah, but if you look at, if you had a view from it through the back, this little area is what reminded me of it. And then like the pool was nice. It was very beachy. They had like back then, like 2008, they had like those speaker rocks, you know? That was like novel back then. That was insane. I'm like, where's the music coming from? I'm like, the rocks. Yeah, like a fake little park there too. Like this is all like stone uh like park benches. Bro, huge backyard. massive, and then a little. There's like a little what is like? What do you name this? It was like something you walk through. I have pictures of it. I don't know if I want to go through them though. Where are the pictures at? Did we close them? Okay, maybe not that view. Oh boy, it's not gonna load in. It'll take forever to load in. Okay, so they're not gonna load in, but yeah, there was like a little, like an arch. I think that's what there was. There was like an arch here that you walk through, and there was like a little pond. That's right. There was like a little pond here, and a little fountain here. There was like a staging area here for like you could put a projector out there, and like they had a screen, but it was also like a stagey area for like talks. This was like the where because the garage is in here. They have a garage here, but this was like the utility area. Very interesting. But yeah, I don't know why that house reminded me of that. Go back to Monty House. Is that how you do it? You just click here. Very far. That looked nice though. That looked very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so my guess again, now that we digress, is that up there it's your two things. I think it's like a very calm, chill rec room. And what I mean by that, it's like I feel like the wall is just filled with books. You know, it's like a wall library, because that's what you know. That's the only thing I can think of. And maybe there's like a TV here, and you get the view and the seat or something. Granted, this tree looks like it probably messes up a lot of the view, and maybe they can barely see some of the ocean before it meets the horizon. Am I lack of a better word, am I tweaking, or was the weather different when I was like over here? Okay, it wasn't. It was a little different. Yeah, it looks like such a nice view. Well, this might be like a nice little format that I can do when like something invokes a memory, and I just go through memory lane on Google Earth. This looks interesting, by the way. I think these are dorms now that I think of it, because this is the college, right? And then this is crazy too. There's like a park here, bro. What is this? Is this like a actual? I think this is like an ecological park or something. Like it's so weird, isn't it? Just like a forest in the middle. I don't. What is this? I don't get it. Oh, you know what it is? They probably preserved as much as they could. I guarantee you, there's people that were fighting for this. They're like, no, we don't need a golf course. That's the last thing we need. It's not even natural for what is this, soccer? Is that what the S is for? Soccer. These seem like they're just open, right? Like they're just open to the public. It's like nothing attached to them. Guarantee there's like one dude owns it. Just like, oh yeah, there's like a driveway, isn't there? Oh no, but it goes to the street. Oh, this probably gets used a lot, man. Could you imagine though, like soccer field, the ocean's right there. You can just smell the breeze. It's the one downside of like getting used to the ocean is that you just kind of lose when you get there for the first time. It's like, wow, it smells so salty. You don't really notice it, at least when you get older, you know. At the start, you're like, wow, it's so salty. I remember the first time I went, I think I seen the sea. I think this must have been like one of the first times was Camp Keep, I think, because I never really gone often, you know. And I remember when I went in Camp Keep, I must have been like fifth grade, so I must have been like 10, because I my birthday is a little late. Yeah, because when you're fifth, I think you're supposed to be like 10 or something. Fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, yeah. So it must have been like 9. And I remember I have those pictures saved, don't I? I have the films, so I think we're Gucci in that regard. Even if we don't have them saved, I kind of don't want to go through. I was thinking of going through the pictures, but I think some of the directories I don't have them filtered at all. That's why I was scared earlier that I like there was like titties out, the rated R fucking pictures. But I think I looked through it and I scanned through it and I didn't see them. I feel like I would have seen them if they were there. All right. Anyways, I digress. Um. Yeah. Okay. So we were trying to find where that picture's at. Is this the third time I gotta bring it up? Yeah. Looking for where that location is. Let me put my seat a little bit lower and find a very comfortable position so that I can put my hand. Okay, we're gonna put the roads back on. All right, so one way to get there, right? The 166. I don't think it's this way because I think there's another road that I'm not seeing right now where there's like and it might be this, like this looks a little familiar, but I feel like there's trees here. Oh, this isn't it. This is that one spot where like I fucked up the shifting, dude, and it like the car went bam bam. It like kicked, like the gears fucked up or something. I just didn't act. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. So this is the main way to get back, right? Also, by the way, going east, going west to east on the 166 a million times easier than taking this route this way from east to west. It's horrible. But I remember going from west to east. It was very calm. So it wasn't this I have taken this way, but it's just this the other, like I'm trying to figure out where it's at because is it here then? Is this what I'm thinking of? The 41. See, this doesn't look familiar. I feel like I would have but then the 101 gets onto what? The 101 to where? To the 50 again, the 58. I haven't taken the 58. I think it's the 41 that I'm thinking of then. No, see, it's not the 41. Dude, I'm telling you, there's like, it's very, no, look, this is insane. I would remember this intersection. Unless I don't. Huh. Oh, no, this looks familiar. Isn't there like a Denny's here? Didn't we eat Denny's here the other day? I swear to gosh, there's a dent. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Is it on this side? One of these intersections we ate. It was more of why does this look so dab? What is it? Hey Ziggy, what does the word dab mean? Hey Ziggy, what does drab mean? Maybe it's drab what I'm thinking of. What? Hey Ziggy, voice volume 7. Hey Ziggy, what does drab mean?
Drab means dull or cheerless, often describing something lacking brightness or spirit.
Ah, wow. See what I mean, bro? The brain works so weird. I don't think I've ever used that word ever, and somehow I found out the right way to use it. Granted, I did say dab at first, but I'm pretty sure it was we locked it and you got it out. You know, drab. But why is it so drab though? Because why? Why? All right. So say it's here. It's not. This is way too long. And then we'd get on the 101 anyways. So it's the one. I think it's south of San Luis Obispo. What I'm thinking of, but the issue is that gosh, where could it be? Again, the 166. This is like the main way. So this is the way to get here, right? This is how you get on. This is how we get here. We rarely go back out this way from my memory. I've taken this one out once, but usually it's like a silly road, and like a small, not silly road. I don't know what the hell silly road means. And I'm thinking it was a 41. And this, but this is coming from Cambria, right? So if we're in Cambria. Oh, you think it's a 46? This is it. This has to be it. Yeah, this has to be because the trees. This is what I was talking about. There's like trees and stuff. But it's like a lot low key. Yeah, it is because of the buildings. That's right. It's here, right? So the trees, and then there's like a building here. So then you take a left here. This is my favorite way to go back. And this is where I think those pictures were taken at. There's multiple ways to go back to. I like the 58. Where's the 58 relative to here, though? So this is a 46 by Cambria. So usually what happens is that we'll go up to Cambria, like go in the village and just kind of like walk around and see stuff, eat some food, and then we head back south. And then usually the GPS will tell you go on the 46, and then I guess it puts you on the 101. And then from the 101, I would assume we go up to Paso Robles, get on the 46, and just take it down to the 5, to the 33, and then the 5. I think one time I actually took it down to the 33 instead of hitting the 5. I just took it all the way down here. Bam, bam. Oh, wow. The 33 is... Look at that. Look, we're learning. So the 33 is connected. Remember earlier we were talking about the 33? It somehow like connects, bam, and it connects here. So like this is the 166. It's so funny how this works because I get it. Like, so this is the main, but then the 33 goes here and it finds itself again. There's some rule. There's like a rule, right? Like if it's odd, it'll reconnect or some crap. There's like a whole rule set of like how the intersection works or like the highway system works in I'm pretty sure if you go to the East Coast, it's like a lot of ones. No, I don't know, right? Because that was the 101, and then there's the 1, so I don't know how that works. Yes, you have no clue. Like, what is the difference between a circle and then like this one, whatever that sign is? But I'll say this, so okay, so these seem like they're a lot higher, like 903. So I don't know if it's like a south thing. Yeah, dude, I'm sure it's probably like a CDL thing you have to learn. Like if it's for trucking, you probably have to learn that. But it's pretty cool, interesting. There's rules like something like north and south, and if it's a certain, if it's like even, it goes east west. If it's odd, it goes north south, vice versa. Maybe, I don't know. But then the numbering kind of nomenclature, that's interesting as well, right? I think it starts from left to right, right? Because this is a 5, and you have the 1 right here. The 1's right here. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then you get the 99 over here, so it makes no sense, right? I'm sure we could watch a video on like how it works. But do we want to do that? Probably not. But that's interesting. Yeah, so the 33 and then bam, Maricopa, right? Instead of taking the 5. Because I just wanted to see different scenery. Granted, it's very boring though, for the most part, like that little valley area. I was thinking of something. I guess I'm not thinking about it anymore. So it was a 46. So we usually take the 46 out. And so relative to the 46, where's the 58? The 58 is more like, it's more south, isn't it? There it is. It's on the 101. So the 41's here, but the 46 is up here. We would just go down the 101 and then take the 58. What is in the 58 that makes it different though? What is on the 58 that makes it, you know what? I was gonna say, well, like, what makes it that we never get on here? And I think it's just the fact that the 46 goes all the way to the 5. So like there's no need to go here and then go down to the 101, get on the 55, 58. 58? 58, yeah. So usually we go all the way up, don't we? To Blackwell's Corner, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so it is here. This is usually how we get there. My favorite way now is it's more calm. I don't like going down the 166, at least not with my family. I've done it again, like I've done it twice this way, but it's just way more calm going on the 5, honestly. Because the roads also prior, like all these roads right here, bro, the 166, it's so beat up, bro. It's just like it's a mess, and there's like cops. There's like cops all over here as well. Like they're just kind of like hiding. Oh, by the way, that hiking area, it's over here. I think it's this little picture right here. One of these pictures. Wind Fire Preserve or Wind Wolf. Yeah, apparently it's over here. In fact, I think it's right here. If we go, put it here. Yeah, I think it's this one. I recently came, I think here a couple days ago. I'm talking about not the actual place. I'm talking about got on Google Earth to look this place up. And it was right here. See, this is why I have a decent time like navigating, bro. My mom tweaks out whenever I take them, like whenever we end up going on like a family trip and like I miss a road or something, and she'll the last time we were on Lost Hills, right? We are coming back and I was coming back the same way, right? So I think I went on the 46, we were bam bam, go up. Now I know you can turn this way as well, but like we usually go up to Paso Robles. By the way, there was a gas station here on the 46 that had like this crazy like a slushy caffeinated drink, bro. Oh my god, bro, that shit was bussin'. I remember just being like, you know what? It might be, it might be this one. It's this one, dude. See how fat ass I am? I even know exactly where it's at. Not even, dude. I don't even know this town, and I'm like, where is it at? It's like I think maybe is it here? Yeah, because there's like a Marshalls or a Walmart or something right there, like one of those like secondhand stores or like I actually don't know how it works. It's an Albertsons, that's right. I don't know how like those other ones like Marshalls and are they like they're not secondhand, are they? They're like something messed up, like they got damaged or something in retail, and they buy them and then resell them. Yeah. Anyways, they had it's I guess it's an AM PM or it's different. Okay, so it's an AM PM. Okay, so with Arco, so it's just like a partnership. I don't know how that works. Could you see it? I see. We see it. It was back here somewhere, dude. I think this is what it is. A frogtastic? Frogtact? Yeah, it was one of these, I think, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, I haven't had something that was that caffeinated. And dude, I was sleepy, and when I took that, first of all, it really helped with the heat, right? Because it was like an ice, it was like a slushy, and they just like threw so much. It was a chocolate slushy with, it was like a caffeine coffee slushy. Anyways, 46 up to the 101, get on the 46 again. Apparently turns back to the 41. Oh, see the 41, bam, 41. And then the 46 turns on this way. All right. So it's this intersection here, right? So we were in this intersection. Yeah, it was here specifically. It's like there's a lot of construction going on here. And so it's like very sloppy. And instead of staying on the 46, I went on the 41, dude. So I went up here and we went this way, going to like going to Fresno. It said I don't know if you guys caught that. It said right here. Actually, I'm wondering if it says it so that next time I can like not make the same mistake. Yeah, so if you go, it says Fresno 41, and it goes this way. It takes a wide left instead of going kind of straight west. And it was this one, but I already knew, right? I'm like, why she? But like, it does make a big difference, bro. Because like, look at that. Damn, bro. I should have just turned around, bro. Low key. I should have found the little road, gone back, and just turned around. I was like, whatever, dude. We're just gonna make the this run because I was like, eventually we're gonna get to 5, and then we just gotta hit it. I don't think it extended. I don't think it extended the drive more than like 15 minutes. But I mean, realistically, there's probably 30-minute difference because like this is such a, you know what I'm saying? Like all this I have to cover. I end up here. Like, what is that? What's the length on that? Let's do it. 41. Bam. 30 miles. 30 minutes. Yeah, it's like a mile per minute. So it's like a 30-minute like difference. Maybe more actually, because once we get, because we still have to like take into consideration this whole fucking drive. Right? Or am I tweaking? Would that not be a thing? I don't know. I haven't mathed in a while. No, you know what? No, yeah, you. I don't know. Yeah, because it seems more straight, right? This is like very wavy. Anyways, so we did find the 40. Let's see if we could find the actual spot where the picture was taken at, though. It's for sure one of these areas. All right, so if you look at the, dude, imagine we found it. It's like this little patch right here. You know what? Oh my god. Oh my god, I think we might have hit it off the rip. I think we might have hit it. Like, perfect. Oh my god, dude, don't tell me we actually hit it. Did we get it? Come on, come on. No, don't do that. Oh god, I think we got it. It's either one of these two. Ah, man, come on. Let's go a little bit this way so we can see what's over. $1,000 fine for littering. Yeah, but it's exactly right here. Around this area. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It is here. Look at that. You see the bushes right there? And then this one right here. And then this one right here. Oh, that's so funny. And then, oh, and then look, that one is this one right here, dude. And then this little gap right here, or this little concave area, is that little gap right there. It has the same peak, bro. Look at this. It has the same peak right there. Oh, that's so funny. We actually, dude, why? I should be a pro at GeoGuessr, bro. That's hilarious. It's kind of crazy though that I was able to tell off the top. That goes to show you how like well the like human brain kind of can map out an area. Like even if I saw it in 2D, right? We saw it in a sense in 2 dimensions, right? Because we were just seeing everything looked like a wallpaper, right? Because you kind of just see it. But I was like, okay, so it's there, the first area that looked like that. That's crazy, bro. The other thing that I was impressed to was with how well I imagined this, because I've only ever seen it from the bottom, and in my head I was like, oh, it's got to be like a lot, and it's literally just a lot, you know. Let's see if we can find it again. Otherwise, it was just a fluke. It might have just been a fluke. Oh, it kind of gives it away though. These little areas. I was interested. I wanted to take a picture. I have other pictures. Let me see if I could. Yeah. Like for instance, this one right here. You see that we're off here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's the. I think it's the first one though. I think it's this one. I don't think it's this one because I don't remember it being like if you see where they're at on the edge, it doesn't have that like lip that goes up. Where you see it over here, like this kind of goes up because of this little thing here, whatever this. Bro, imagine this is the truck, dude. Imagine. They were looking a little bit right on this one. Oh, it's funny. This is oh, look at the other picture that I found out. Look. That I found out. Look at the other picture that I found. This is up by like a little bit north of Hertz Castle. on the one. If you see right here, bam, that's the same little peak right there. They have a different angle because this is this. It's a lot closer, and they have a lot of and this peak right here is that peak, but they see it. They have a lot of this. Might have. I feel like this might have been taken by a drone. I'm being honest. USA sites. Yeah, this looks like it's, bro. How like ambiguous is having a job like this, bro? Where you say, oh, what do you work for? Oh, I work for USAsites.com. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I just kind of go around California. I work for the California department, and I just go around California. I take my drone up and take shots of like locations that look very pretty, and then we upload them to Google and we get paid. You know, it's crazy how people make money. But yeah, you see like how the angles are different. This looks way higher because on ours it's covered, right? So it's this one. Oh, you know what? I think he just might have a crazy zoom because it's these one, two, three. Oh wow, we can even zoom that crazy. One, two, three, one, two, three, and then this, the peak, bam. It's crazy how like a lot of this vegetation stays very similar. Granted, look the difference. His angle is blocking this little thing here, but he has the exact same two bushes right here. And then there was just cattle above over here, it seems like. Up here it would have been. Yeah, no, I think he is. I think he's still using a drone. I think it's probably like up like 40, 60 feet. I just threw a random number. Yeah. Back. Wow, so we literally found the exact same spot within less than of an hour. I mean, I guess it's not that impressive, right? Because I kind of figured, I kind of knew which highway it was gonna be. It's still a little impressive. I think it's still a little impressive. You know what always like tickles my interest? Where is it? I don't think it's this one. It's like a little ranch that goes down, and there's like these like pickleberries. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Bro, I always think these type of ranches gotta be god tier to live in there, bro. Like, damn. Where does he live? Do they live? Oh, this looks like it's a job. Like the car's here, and then this looks like they live underground. Because what the hell? What do you mean? That's it? Oh wait, is this like a? This is probably like a natural preserve or something, like a big ranch that someone owns for to go hunt. They just go. There's like a little. What could that be? Oh, that's like a warehouse. Like, oh, that's a warehouse, and then there's. Oh, yeah, and then there's like this path there. Very interesting. Very interesting. But that's not where I was thinking. There's like it's down here somewhere. Is it this one? No, no. Yeah, it's gotta be so lovely to live like in there. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I have to take a pretty massive dump right now. I just drink more coffee to. It's not this one either, but it looks nice. It's like you're damn right. It's nice, son. You got sissy hands, brother. Sissy hands. That's what I imagine was in that car. Truck. Correction. Is it this one? I don't know. It's one of these. Dude, am I gonna go through every single one? But like this one, nope. I think I could figure it out without going close to it. I think we just have to keep going until we see. I do not like how slow this is loading. This is a grapeyard, whatever. Oh, it is. It's a wine, whatever they call it. Look, cause it's the same thing. Oh, what do you do? Oh, my family is in the business of winemaking. There's a wine tester over here somewhere, so I'm not surprised. All right, I think this is where we're gonna call it. Wow, this looks pretty. What is all this? Just random bush? We gotta like at least look at it. Oh, okay. I guess we can't. The furthest an animal has ever been here. Oh wow, this is very pretty. This is very pretty. Wow, looks a little crazy, but like, or heart. Look, the vineyards. Okay, so it's that's what it's named, vineyard. Heart Hill Vineyard. Okay, guys, this is gonna be it. I was gonna try to linger on a bit more, but you know what? This isn't bad. I mean, this is how I should be prompted, so that I actually make these more frequent. I get prompted. Maybe I go down memory lane, and I end up here instead of going crazy through the houses and stuff. Um, I feel like I regurgitate a lot of the same shit every time I do one of these, but every once in a while, I feel like something comes out where like future me can be like, oh, that's what he was worried about that time, you know? Around that time he was thinking about this, or like, you know, you see little accents of certain topics or whatever, like this is what he was pondering. What is this? Yohoni? This is what my initial kind of plan for this type of podcast was for. Like that, you know, being like, what is this? And then just going there and just viewing it. Wow, that's pretty. Seems very culty like though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a similar spot like this in like Porterville, like a little town on top of like a dead bush, like, you know, a dead hill or whatever this is. Like this is dry bush or something. And the houses are exactly like this, bro. It's actually crazy. I feel like we could find it if we go straight to Porterville. Oh wait, this is it. That is that. Could it do Control Z? Man, oh yeah, it is that. Dude, I was like, so it is there. This is Porterville. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, this looks so familiar to those houses up there. Tonyville. But it's a little north, right? So it's here, Exeter, and then you have Lemon Grove. So this is what I was talking about or thinking about. All right, we'll leave it at first, full circle, whatever.